I have said before, I have no shame. Hello, everyone. Welcome again to Dark Souls 3. Excuse me. My name is Tynaeus Vane. I have no shame of what I did. For there is to be no shame for what I did. I missed it. Anyway, so today we are going through the rest of this area. We should be coming to its close very shortly. This area is a very high chance of invasion. I actually helped with a fight club around here once. But if you see over there, there are two guys. They are going to want to try and kill me. But I'm going to worry about those guys up there first. Actually, I'm going to worry about the guys in here first. So... Ow. Ow. So, this area is, it's kind of annoying because of all the guys up on top of that ledge there. But it's nothing too difficult, I'd say. The guys up there are just the Deacons. But if somebody's invading you, then absolutely. It gets a lot harder. Just need to drink a little bit there. I realize that my heal aid does next to nothing. So I'm not going to be using it. I don't find the need in it, really any use in it. Besides, ooh, it helps me from dying that much quicker. Like that, well, it keeps me from dying that much. But like, it's really not that helpful. Because here, let me show you. Like, it becomes really obsolete later. Like, there's still like a scent of health there that isn't filled. Now, I'm not saying like it's not a bad heal or anything, but as the game progresses later on, it's just a waste of your focus points as well as your stamina. So there's really no use in using it like much later on in the game. But that's just me. Anyway, so I was thinking a lot about what weapon do I really want to use? I believe I am going to stick with this one. The fire weapons I found in this game are a lot more effective than... I mean... Hold on. Visions of this place again? What? Oh. But, the frost weapon here is really good for PvP because it continually decreases stamina regeneration. Of course, there's also a there's an effect that basically kind of causes like a bleed. Oh, he missed. Okay. I felt no danger there. That's a bad thing for me, because that makes me feel cocky. Be wary of enemy. Be wary of chest. In short, try look carefully. Anyway, what was that we got? It was like a golden staff. There it is. A ritual spear presented to Dark Moon Knights before Sullivan claimed the title of Pontiff. Can also be used as a staff. Sorceries cast using this weapon channel the wielder's faith. Boost the strength of sorceries for a very short period. See, that's odd. In this game, they actually added a lot of cross-faith intelligence weapons. Well, catalysts, I should say. There's another one that's like, it boosts off of intelligence, but it's for faith, for miracles rather. And that's odd. Oh, okay. How about this guy? No? It's funny because he's fat. I actually don't think that's why it's funny. Did they drop anything? Nope. They can drop their clothing, but that weapon that they have can only be gained by using the Deacons of the Deep Soul. But I believe I used that for leveling. Honestly, because I didn't need that weapon. I found that if the weapon that comes from a boss soul isn't really helpful, there's no point in just keeping the soul, especially if it gives you a numerous amount of... Xavier of Kareem. That does not bode well for me. Bye. Bye. Oh, he has the Nameless King's sword spear. Oh yeah. And... okay. I honestly don't know how he's hitting me, though. It wasn't even hitting me. I'm not even kidding. That wasn't hitting me. It's frustrating when you see something like that, because the weapon has like this imaginary outline or area of effect when it's used, which didn't make any sense. But it really doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm not even worried. Like, I'm not worried about it because it's literally just up that elevator I just unlocked. But it's still frustrating. This is a really long loading screen. Oh, yeah. But I'm not here to be salty about that. I'm here to play. So, I am not going to be getting Embered until maybe a little bit later on. Oh, my souls are right over there. Okay. But I really don't want to face any more invaders, so I'm not going to be worrying about it. I probably should, because these guys are a pain in the butt. Wow, these guys have no poise. None whatsoever. Did they drop an item? No? Okay. And stabby. It's probably just much faster just slicing at them. Nothing? Okay. I should probably start dodging a little more and heal up. Ow! These guys are relentless. Also really annoying. Look me. Honestly, when fighting down there, you need to kill these guys. Otherwise, you're just going to be having a heck of a time. Hi there. I just heard another invader. Oh wait, no, that's a... Okay. I see. It's those guys right over there. Never mind. I'm just stupid. They gonna show up here? Now, if I die to these guys, I'm gonna be upset. Hey, I'm wearing the same set as you. How do you feel about that? Nope. I was about to say, please stop trying to kick him. Oh. So, if you notice that there's a... Okay, the controller batteries are low. I'll probably change those later on. I didn't mean to do that. But, those guys are wearing, the Drang set. Also using Drang Twin Spear. That guy was using the Twin Hammers that I picked up earlier on. Oh! Whoa. I have a lot less stamina than I thought. Oh, one thing I found really cool is that those giants that... When the giants do that moveset, it's the same from the first game. Which one is the other one? That one. This one? No, not that one. Is it you? No, it's the one that was lying down over there. But it's the same tantrum that the ones in the Intense Fortress. The ones in Sense Fortress. I'm just doing tons of damage to this poor guy. He's just taking... Where'd the other guy go? There's a guy with twin spears. What happened to him? I'm not crazy. There were two. There definitely are two. R2. Get it? That was a very bad pun. I'm sorry. Okay, so... This is how you get to one of those covenants. One of the... It's the, Aldrich Faithful covenant. However, our good friend is over there. Unfortunately, our good friend has a friend. And I'm not keen on dying again. So... Good luck. Or, Godspeed, as some say. But I'm not worrying about two smiles. I was just showing you the room because it's a trip and a half. It really is. Although some of my funniest times in this game have been on this ladder. I kid you not. On that ladder with 2 Aldrich Faithful as well as a Sunbro. Hilarious. And I'm not even kidding. I need to be careful because there are Silver Knights that are having a field day with shooting people. Ow. Hey, Silver Knight leggings. How are those on for stats? Actually really good. The Silver Knight set is actually fairly good. Like, all things considered, it is pretty good. It's a pretty good set. Easterner sashes. Before I get shot, I'm gonna look those up. Easterner sashes. Shrine hand, umbral ash of an armor merchant from an eastern land. Surely the handmaid in the Firelink Shrine can turn this into a few new things. The merchant, the captain of a clan of hunters, was fascinated with weaponry. Now, you get the eastern armor set from that, so it's really handy stuff. Alright, so I want to try and kill as many of these guys as possible because they do give pretty good souls. They're hard as all get out, but they get pretty good souls. Well, that didn't do much. And I need to remember that there's still a guy down there trying to kill me. I think I'm just gonna, like, swipe at this guy and try and kill him. And then I back off. Come on. And then... You guys, they have a really high drop rate of all of their stuff. Which is actually really good for me. Because I really like that set. It's slightly better than the Black Knight set. Fight. Fight. Oh. Excuse you. And howdy. And swing! They also drop a lot of those Titanite shards, like the starting Titanite shards. So they're also really good if you have yet to upgrade your weapon, which by this point you probably should. That guy's just like looking over his shoulder like, what? Oh! Nice shot! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I wasn't expecting that at all. I was legitimately not expecting that at all. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, well, I know what I need to do, so I'll be right back. Okay. That took a while. A lot longer than I thought. So, I lost all my souls. Thanks to this guy. So, you know. Oh! That's a lot of damage. Something I kind of didn't think about was that... Oh! Silver Knight Shield. How good is that? But something I really didn't think about was that, you know, these guys are doing immense amounts of damage, so what am I doing? Like, what? Like, I was wearing the Drang set. I'm wearing the Mirror set right now, which is actually better than the Drang armor, which to me doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. But the Mirror armor, I guess, is just better in every way. I was actually trying to make my way over here to open a shortcut. By the way, if you see my souls now, it's 15,000. That's a quarter of what I had. Well, that's a third of what I had. I lost 45,000, somewhere around there. Which feels bad, but you know what? These guys are fairly tough. Whoa. They're fairly tough. But because they yield a lot of souls, I'm really not complaining. Like I said, I'm really not worried about the fact that I lost souls. I'm worried about the fact... Ooh, Dragon Slayer Great Bow. I'm worried more about the fact that, you know, I have to walk all the way back. For me, it's loss of progress is much more upsetting than loss of income. You try and look at me with those red eyes of yours. Biscuit. Also, I found the Drang Twin Spears, the ones I was telling you guys about. Turns out, the guy just up and died, apparently. Like, I don't understand. Like, I just found it laying there on the ground. The Twin Spears. Human dregs. That's okay, just have it pass through your friends, you know, because that's how fire works. Pretty sure that's how a Tesla ball would work. You know, killing those guys down there probably wouldn't be a bad idea if I want to regain more souls. But anyway. So after a while, I just kind of started zoning out on the fact that I was making a video. So I kind of... I was just like, wait a second. I'm making a video. Okay. Now, here is an area that some of you may recognize. That, my dear friends, is Lord Gwyn. This, my dear friends, is an illusory wall. Now, we are coming over this way for... Actually, I might use this armor. The brass armor. That is the armor of the Firekeeper of Anor Londo. Now... Okay. Don't understand. Visions of Lord of Cinder. Huh? Treasure head. Okay. So there was the armor set, and then this ring. Reversal ring. A divine ring granted to the Dark Moon Gwyndolin in his youth. Causes males to perform female actions, and vice versa. Gwyndolin was raised like a daughter through the aura of the moon, and was said to behave like a sullen, brooding goddess. Yep. Yep. That was one of the biggest things about Dark Souls that I never really understood. It was like, so... Okay, so if you haven't played Dark Souls, and you want to, and you're really interested in story, cover your ears. If you haven't already. Basically, Dark Sun Gwyndolin was a guy who... He was basically the only god left in Anor Londo. After you beat the Ornstein and Smo boss fight... you met with Guinevere, the daughter of Lord Gwyn. you could actually join a covenant with her. Basically, actually, I don't know what the parameters of that covenant were. But anyway, you were able to join a covenant with her. But if you struck her with, like, an arrow or something like that, you would be... How should I put it? You would send Anor Londo into utter darkness. And... Okay, so it is here. I'm going over... Oh, shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that first. But you were sent in... But automatically, she would disappear with a little scream. Because, you know, that happens when you hit something. But, yeah. To send Anor Londo into darkness. Turns out, Mirage by Darksun Gwendolyn. Welcome to Anor Londo. You know, in my head, I was thinking I was going to be a lot more impressive, like of an intro. I am disappointed in myself. But yes, we are in Anor Londo. Now, I'm going to end this episode very soon, but the reason I used that prism stone down here was because there was something I wanted to show. This is actually where one of the covenants are. If you couldn't tell, I was already walking on the air. And here we are. And who might that be? Alright, so now we have this bonfire. But who is this?
Name thyself, stranger. I am Yorshka, captain of the Dark Moon Knights. What beckoned thee to such a place? Thou thinkst too. Very well. Captain to this knightless company I remain. I will grant thee purpose.
Alright. I just thought of something.
Thou'st journeyed far. Hear my voice. If thou shalt swear by the covenant to become a shadow of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, a blade that shall hunt the foes of our lords, then I place thee under the aegis and the power of the Dark Moon.
This is probably my favorite covenant of the game, but that's just me.
Thou art now a blade of the Dark Moon, the only knight of our company. Swear this oath and face thy solemn duty.
Alright.
Oh, good blade of the Dark Moon, welcome home. If I can provide thee succor, only tell me how.
Okay, so we give her the proof of concord kept.
Long ago, our father Gwyn, lamenting the waning of the fire, became cinder of his own will. Now, the fire is linked by the champions who have come in his stead. Such is the will of Father and the gods. And so the Dark Moon Knights took arms to watch over those who link the fire. But long ago, our company lost its last proper knight. Only its covenant was preserved to this day, until the time of thy visit. Heirdom taketh many forms, indeed. May I pose thee a question?
Oh,
This
I didn't
tower,
think she would tell me about this now.
this prison, stands tall and solitary, the contraption bridging its lower reaches long, unmoving.
Huh.
So, by what path didst thou here ascend? Art thou a creature of the air? Or other winged thing?
Okay, so I was thinking about this question a whole bunch. Because I told her no before. That is a magic bridge. That is obviously a magic bridge. I've also been known to teleport and such, so I'm going to tell her yes, I can fly.
My. I imagined it might be so.
Although I don't know what's going to happen.
Then thou art a dragon? Or perhaps a crow?
I don't know.
Well, whatever thou beest, thou'rt wondrous strange, yet strangely familiar, visitor.
Huh. Okay.
Off so soon? May the dark moon watch over thee.
Okay, so I didn't actually think she would pose me that question just yet, but I want to bring attention to the fact that she has a tail. Also, if you look on the sides of her eyes as well as kind of around her neck, she has like those tendrils. In the original Dark Souls game, in the painting, in the painted world, there was a creature named Priscilla. She reminds me of Priscilla. But she does say she is a sister of sister of Guinevere, who, as I mentioned before, she was actually a goddess of Anor Londo, who lived in Anor Londo rather. But but all the gods left Anor Londo. Oh, painting Guardian's curved sword, nice. But she left Anor Londo. Well, the gods left Anor Londo after Gwyn went to Link the Fire. Also, the painting Guardian set. Speaking of Guardian, which actually leads me to believe that she actually is, of the, like, somehow either related to, Priscilla, but which kind of makes me think, you know, in Japanese, in Japan, they say like big brother or big sister to somebody they look up to. Also, I want to point out the fact that we are in the Church of Yorshka. If you remember, we picked up Yorshka's spear. She is the one imprisoned in here. But yeah, that leads me to believe, like, about Yorshka, that she looked up to Guinevere, that she looked up to Gwendolyn, that she looked up to Gwyn. Like, they referred to Gwyn as Father Gwyn because he was basically the father of the gods in Anor Londo, which makes sense. It makes sense to me, at least. But to me, that's just speculation. I honestly don't know all the facts about it. But yeah, so I basically came here because I have a few things I need to take care of. I need to take those off my hotbar. But yeah, so that is we got the Dark Moon Covenant, which I do actually want to put that on, but it's a PvP covenant and it'll summon me at like random intervals. So yeah. Anyway, I want to thank you all very much for watching. This episode is a little bit, to me it's been a little bit strange. I don't know why, because everything's perfectly fine, but anyway, so I want to thank you all very much for watching. If you like this episode, leave a like. You know what? I can't end just yet, because that thought I had. I cannot perform the Dark Moon loyalty if I do not talk to Cirrus of the Sunless Realms. If you remember, she was the girl sitting here, and I helped her on the bridge. You cannot do it. You cannot join that covenant unless you have Dark Moon loyalty. Unless you have this. So, okay. Anyway, so I want to thank you all very much for watching. Thank you very much for staying with me on this entire episode. If you liked, please leave a like. If you want to leave a comment, do so about something you want me to do, anything that you saw that I missed, or etc. and so forth. You know the drill. So thank you again very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye-bye.